Hi, I'm architect Shruti Gupta, here to represent Egis India Consulting. We've been serving IHMCL for augmentation in the tolling technology, and we are the consultants for global navigation satellite system at this point in time. So the recommendations for augmentation in technology are still at the dispersal of moths. Looking forward to serve the best. The session was great. I had a word with the government authorities and the private players, which was a mixed representation from the system integrators and the concessionaires end. And I was able to absorb their opinion, their advice with respect to the flow of technical implications that we are going ahead with. So certainly right after the two sessions that we have had with the Highway Operations Authority and with the IHMCL, I think next month we'll be going ahead with the session with the concessionaires and the system integrators and absorbing their opinion into the technology that will be in place sooner. So with the advent of time, I have learned, being in the industry, that change is inevitable, and that is my biggest takeaway. Certain technologies, sensors, different typologies of cameras which are on display here at the Expo, and certainly while we move from RFID or FASTag to maybe ANPR or GNSS in due course of time, there will be augmentation in the kind of technology that the market has to offer, and we as end users should be open to the kind of explorations that they have been doing and integrate that into our not just tolling but daily lifestyle. That is my biggest takeaway from the Expo. So I was having a word with one of my colleagues at the roundtable discussion, Mr. Sandeep Pawar, and I got to know that he has established boom barriers with the ANPR technology integration, and they are operational in certain stretches of Maharashtra as of now. So considering that GNSS as a technology which talks about removal of boom barrier, then having a technology with ANPR having boom barrier in place, like they are parallel technologies with the integration of different features and then efficiencies catering to their own efficacies and serving their own violations and rule regulations. A disciplinary approach towards not just one but catering multiple problems that are coming up with tolling and other aspects of road infrastructure is something that we can go ahead with. In the next editions of the Expo, I think we should integrate Internet of Things for overall road infrastructure with respect to how a layman is conducting land use. Like we as consultants are doing a lot of due diligence for the land use, for the master plan development. So I think all of that, the simulations that are run for catering the road infrastructure and the simulations that are run for assessing land as an asset and then planning how we can go ahead with the development of that particular land parcel, it has to be integrated. So something which talks about not just roads as infrastructure segment but also buildings should be the opinion for next Expo, where we talk about wholesome development of the infrastructure sector and running simulations on land and roads.